Manchester United 3, Newcastle 1. Really pleased that we've got the job done in the end in that game of football. Manchester United have had to work hard for it. We've played like horse shit for a lot of this game, but we've got over the line against a rat shit Newcastle team. This is a bollocks Newcastle team, and it's pleasing to get the job done because we've fucked up against this type of opposition in recent weeks in West Brom and Sheffield United and teams like that, which has cost us really bad. And when other teams have fucked up this weekend, Liverpool have fucked up and Chelsea have fucked up, we had to get the job done with a really difficult run of fixtures coming up on the horizon. We've got Chelsea next, Man City after that, West Ham and Leicester all coming up in the next 4 league matches. We had to win this game of football to give a bit of breathing space between us and Chelsea and Liverpool. Otherwise, going into them games, they would have been fucking must-win games, and they still are must-not-lose games. But we've got a little bit of breathing space now, and he's switched up this team quite a bit tonight. He's brought De Gea back in goal. He's brought Luke Shaw back in defence. He's brought Lindelof back in defence. He's brought Matic back in for the injured Scott McTominay, and Dan James has started again, and he's brought Anthony Martial back in up front as well. We've not seen any Cavani or any of these like players like that, and obviously Van der Beek is just, I don't know what's happened to him. He's still injured, I think, but neither of them two made it. Obviously Scott McTominay injured as well, so there was injury problems for Manchester United, but we've gone ahead even though we're pretty average at best in the first half, and neither side really deserved to go in at half-time winning. Manchester United have gone ahead by a nice strike at the near post from Marcus Rashford, and then Saint-Maximin has equalised in that first half for Newcastle with a nice hit. But Manchester United defensively are fucking horrendous this season. We've scored the most goals in the league, but defensively we've been abysmal. I think we're the worst in the top 10 for defending, and it's got to improve because this is a game where it could have gone in a banana skin. There are chances where they could have gone 2-1 up. Manchester United have then gone at 2-1 up with Dan James scoring. Dan James keeping up his fine run of form for Manchester United to slot the ball home to make it 2-1. Then we finally haven't had a fucking penalty for ages, have we? We finally get a penalty. Bruno Fernandes, not had one of them in a while, slots away a penalty kick for Manchester United. I'm hoping that all the fans on fucking Twitter, all them Arsenal fans, all them Chelsea fans and Liverpool fans are going fucking nuts now that Bruno Fernandes has scored a penalty, because I just laugh every time he puts the ball in the back of the net from a penalty. Every time I'm just so happy because it just winds them fuckers up so much, and it's just funny to see. It is, because he's scored less penalties than other players have, and he seems to get stick for it all the fucking time. But what a player he is. A goal and an assist tonight, and it wasn't even at his best, so that is good to see. We can now rest and rotate players for the game in the week ahead of that Chelsea game, so that's good. He may probably bring Greenwood back into the fold. Maybe Cavani will start if he's fit. Van der Beek will probably start. Hopefully Diallo will play because he hasn't come on tonight. But Shola Shoretiri has come on. He is the 6th youngest player in Manchester United's history to make his debut. 17, I think it is, in 19 days. What a moment for him. He only come on in the 88th minute. You can't expect a lot in that time. He got 5 minutes including injury time, but what a moment for Shoretiri to come on in circumstances where we were 3-1 up. Maybe he can get some more minutes in the week in that next game. I don't know, but Manchester United are going into that game. We can use 5 substitutions, so it was probably his aim was to give Diallo some minutes in that previous game, but we were winning more comfortably in that game 4-0, so it was easier for him to bring him on then. We were only winning by a 2-goal margin this evening, so it could have still gone tits up. If this game had gone back to 3-2, we could have fucked it up. We know what Manchester United are like defensively, so he waited till late on. He's brought him on. He hasn't given him a lot of minutes, which is the only kick in the teeth for Diallo and Shoretiri, because Mata did come on before, and I know some people will probably be a bit pissed off with that, but we probably will see him in a few squads when there's injuries to players. We will see. Obviously he could still play tomorrow night for the under-23s because he's only just come off the bench for a couple of minutes, but I would give him the full rest from that game now. Keep him in the Manchester United first team's bubble and squad. Don't take him to the under-23s now. Put in someone like Charlie McNeil into the under-23s instead, because there's no under-18 game this weekend. and then getting ready for that game on Thursday, because we're probably going to need Chorotiri in the squad. We're probably going to need Diallo. Hopefully we'll start that game, which will be good, and we will see on the injury front of the other players, because if there's a couple more injuries to players in the next 24 hours or so, we may have to bring some other youngsters in to fill up the squad depth on the substitutes bench for that game in Real Sociedad. But overall, really pleased tonight. We've got the job done. That is the main aim of this fucking game, was just to get this win. Because when Liverpool and Chelsea slipped up, I thought, fucking just go out there, you cunts, and just beat this fucking Newcastle shit team with fucking Steve Bruce. We just get the job done. I don't give a shit how we do it, just get it done. And we've done that, so I'm pleased with that. I'm giving Dan James man of the match. I thought he scored a goal, so and he's been good. Maybe Rashford got the better of the 2 goals, but he's been doing good lately, James. And I thought he probably did maybe deserve a chance, because the other players have been playing bollocks themselves. So, likes of Martial and Greenwood haven't exactly been pulling up trees for Manchester United lately. So that's why I thought maybe he deserved a chance in the team. I mean, he's not the most talented player, we know that. But he's a decent squad player for Manchester United, and that's what Manchester United need at this moment in time. Some more decent squad players that can come in and do a job when we want to rest players. He may get another chance in the week, Dan James, I don't know. But let's move on. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit the share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Get in there, my son.